Actually coming to you live inside the beautiful Kimotron's car. I thought I'd take this time just to touch base, see how things are with everybody, and to let you know what we're up to. Kimotron and I have been going over many different topics and so forth to create some podcasts and information videos, if you will, about. By the sounds of it, the first group that we're probably going to have a look at is a couple of crime stories based not only here in Australia but from around the world. We've got some interesting stories to cover. Not many people know this, but I used to work inside the prison industry, so I have a bit of knowledge on certain criminals and stuff in Australia that we can have a bit of a look at. And this week alone, a couple of serious criminals are facing almost the end of life to them. Known and feared serial killer Ivan Milat has been diagnosed with cancer in his bowel, I think it is. So he's due to drop off the planet very soon. Just yesterday, Gary Murphy, who was one of three that were involved in the rape and murder of Anita Kobe, had his head bashed in whilst in a Long Bay prison. So he's on his last legs by the looks of it, fighting for life. And we're going to sort of dive into, is this a bit of Schadenfreude? Or Schadenfreude, where taking pleasure in others' misery? Like, are we allowed as people to be happy that these evil men are facing the end of their life, considering how many, especially with Ivan Milat, how many lives he took, and then of course with Gary Murphy, with the heinous crime that shocked Australia with Anita Kobe. So these guys, I'd like to have a look at it. I'd like to have a look, one, at the story. What were the crimes they committed? Two, what's happened in their time behind bars, in incarceration. And three, facing the end of life decisions that they are currently. These are the things I want to look at, because obviously we can't make an educated decision on whether we should be happy that these people are dying or sad in a way that it's a loss of human life. Do these people have the, I guess, title of human life? Do we count them as human? No, do we count that as a human life, considering how much they've actually taken away from society? Is that what we need to look at? So those are the first two stories we're going to cover, and once we've finished covering them, we'll put them up online for you guys to see. We might even get Kimotron in. We'll do a live broadcast and go over in detail. We'll start with Ivan Milat. We'll have a look at him, see what he did, why he was so terrible, what is the prognosis, how long has he got left, and then we'll have a look at Gary Murphy, he and his brother, and John Travis, who committed this heinous crime with Anita Kobe. As I said, very, very much shook Australia to its core. Both these guys shook Australia into disbelief. We didn't want to believe that we had these types of people in our country, and it just shows that the people are everywhere. You just need to be more aware of what dangers lurk around the corner. So what do you guys think? We'd love to hear your feedback. Would you like to learn more about, one, Ivan Milat, two, Gary Murphy and those crimes, and the fact that they are coming close to the end of their lives? How do you feel? How do you feel about this? Are you pleased that finally these guys are getting an eye for an eye, so to speak? They took lives, therefore their life should end. Or is it still sinful to show joy in the death of another human being? These are the things that we're going to have a look at. So I want to have a good look at it. I'll involve everyone I can. We'll get Parking Nick involved to get his take on it, and we'll go from there. What do you guys reckon? Love to hear your thoughts. Also, a big shout out to Red Eye. I know that they're not my sponsor, but I would love them to be. Until then, we'll talk to you guys soon, and stay tuned.